Breaking news from Washington, D.C. A catastrophic accident involving both an American Airlines flight and a military helicopter has claimed multiple lives. Tonight, we bring you live updates on this tragic event. It was a horrifying scene on the Potomac River Wednesday evening as an American Airlines regional flight collided mid-air with a U.S. military helicopter near Reagan National Airport. The collision happened around 9 p.m. local time, sending both aircraft into the icy waters. On board the American Airlines Flight 5342, a Bombardier CRJ700, were 64 people, including passengers and 4 crew members. The Sikorsky H-60 helicopter, a military aircraft, had 3 crew members aboard. Sadly, more than 30 bodies have already been recovered from the water. The search for survivors continues. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, the collision took place as both aircraft were approaching Reagan National Airport, with the regional jet coming from Wichita, Kansas. Eyewitnesses in the area describe hearing a loud, violent crash.
I was getting ready for bed when I heard this bang, bang. It sounded like something out of an action movie. I looked out my window and saw smoke near the river and started filming the rescue efforts.
Ismail, a local resident, was just one of the many witnesses who saw the immediate aftermath of this horrific accident. Now let's take a closer look at the aircraft involved. The Bombardier CRJ700 is a regional jet used by American Airlines. It's about 100 feet long and stands just 6 feet tall inside, with a capacity to carry up to 71 passengers. The plane that crashed had 64 people aboard, including 4 crew members. The CRJ700, operated by PSA Airlines, was on its final approach to Reagan National when it collided with the Sikorsky H-60 military helicopter, which was in the area for training or operational purposes. In the aftermath of the crash, the Potomac River's icy waters posed significant challenges for rescue crews. DC fire divers were immediately deployed, working in dangerous conditions to search the submerged wreckage for any survivors. Despite their best efforts, the news has been grim. Emergency responders have recovered over 30 bodies from the river so far, and the search continues into the night. As the recovery efforts continue, a temporary morgue has been set up at the DC Fire helipad on South Capitol Street. Here, ambulances are transporting remains from the crash site, and they are carefully processed and identified. The remains are being moved to red tents where authorities are working tirelessly to identify victims. The situation remains incredibly difficult as families await word on their loved ones. Among the victims, 2 notable names have emerged. Russian media reports confirm that figure skating champions Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov were aboard the American Airlines flight. The pair were traveling as part of their work with Russia's national figure skating team. Shishkova, 52, and Naumov, 55, are widely known for winning the 1994 World Championship in pairs figure skating. Their tragic passing adds a deeply sorrowful layer to this already devastating incident. As for Reagan National Airport, it remains closed for investigations and recovery operations. Officials have stated the airport may not reopen until at least 11 a.m. tomorrow, disrupting air travel across the region. Travelers are advised to check with airlines for any changes or cancellations. The investigation into what caused the collision is ongoing, and authorities are working hard to piece together the tragic events of this evening. This is a heartbreaking event, and our thoughts are with the victims, their families, and all those affected. We will continue to bring you updates as new information becomes available. Stay safe, and thank you for joining us for this tragic live update.